Well, we made it to London, but not without some minor and also major mishaps. Tony, do you want to reveal the major mishap of the trip?
What do you mean? Well, we were flying to Atlanta to make our connection to London. And as many of you know, there was a hurricane in the Atlantic, Aaron, and it diverted our plane after circling Atlanta for half hour, 45 minutes, an hour. They diverted us to Charleston because we were running low on fuel. Gas back up again, headed to Atlanta. Finally got in, and then we had to race across the Atlanta airport. And if you've ever run through Atlanta, especially on a business night, it's not easy getting through the crowds. And we got to the plane just in time. Got on the plane, went.
We made it.
And the plane left the gate, and KJ gave me a bag of gummy bears. And
wait! Don't make it sound like this is KJ's fault because KJ gave me a bag of gummy bears.
One way or another.
No, that's not exactly.
Anyway,
that's misleading. So Tony bought. I was holding the bag of gummy bears. That's all. You bought them.
Let's just say that KJ forced me to eat a bag of gummy bears, and I think it was literally on the first.
Anyone who knows us knows this is not true.
I think it was the very first gummy bear. I found out that there was a little harder gummy bear in my mouth, and it was this too.
And we have the tooth. I don't know that matters.
Yeah, and since we're only here for 7 days and 6 nights, we decided to press on because we have a very tight schedule, and I'll take care of it when we get back to Florida. And if I don't smile big, you can't really tell. So here we are.
So it's an exercise. I call it. I do a lot of exposure work in what I do.
Exposed.
So I call this an organic exposure, where we are being exposed to getting comfortable being uncomfortable, because even though if you don't open your mouth you can't see it, when you talk you can. And so it is. I find myself explaining to everyone we meet. Tony lost his tooth, just so you know.
We went for tea yesterday at Harrods.
Afternoon tea.
And Harrods is like the classiest place.
I was afraid they wouldn't give us a table.
I'm at the beginnings of a goatee, and I have this, and the woman's looking at me like, do I live in a cardboard box?
I know. They're like,
and KJ had to go through a big explanation.
So they would give us a table.
Well, I don't know if they actually weren't going to give us a table.
I know, maybe not, but it was a little embarrassing, but I think we're both handling it pretty well.
I think we are. I mean,
we are.
It really doesn't bother me.
Yeah. So first impressions, I mean, you've been here before. I haven't.
It's hard not to compare anything to Paris. It's not Paris. It's I'm enjoying myself. It's just not, like the trip of a lifetime kind of trip. And so when we're so effusive about Paris and Nice also, it's real. It's not just hyperbole. London's not either of those. And it's closer to Paris because it's a big city. But, it's just not, it's okay. The weather's not terrific, although hasn't been bad.
It's better than Florida.
For what? For weather?
Yeah, it's cooler.
It's much cooler. Today it's
cooler.
Not even going to hit 70 degrees. But it's sunny, and we're dressed appropriately. And, we're going to see the Mousetrap tonight, which I'm looking forward to. Yesterday we did a photo shoot and went to a lot of different monuments. Yeah. And as we said, we went to Harrods.
We did.
And bought the most expensive dinner I've ever bought for tea.
For afternoon tea.
Yeah.
It was nice though. And the night before we went and had fish and chips, which was our first night, which we're sharing with you in today's video. So before we move on to that, I do want to ask, have you ever had a major mishap when you've been traveling? Tell us your story. I don't know if it's ever been losing a tooth, but we're interested. What have your experiences been?
In the whole scheme of things, this is very, very minor. When you think about if you've had a major medical issue,
Major.
right?
This is not. It's minor.
It's vanity is really all it is. And since I'm not vain at all.
I think if we had missed the connecting flight, that would have been way worse than this.
Yeah.
So, and I think that if you travel often, you're going to have mishaps. They're just going to happen. So the more that you can just roll with it and enjoy it, no matter what happens, then of course that's going to make all the difference in the world. Sure. Mindset, right? Mindset. So are you ready to go have some fish and chips?
I am.
All right, let's go. Thank you. Really good. Really, really good. Fried Mars bar.
And to be honest, it's not as appetizing as I thought it was going to be.
Okay. Well, why don't you go ahead and cut into it and see how it tastes. Good?
Good. It tastes a lot better than it looks.
Tastes better than it looks. Okay.
Break it for me so I can give you a gist. Okay, so.
And apparently, this hotel, the Corinthia, which is not where we're staying, is where Brad Pitt and other celebrities stay. And we are staying over here at the Royal Horseguards. I love this monument here. Thank you. So being that Tony is the aficionado on fish and chips, because you order fish and chips much more often, much more frequently than I ever do.
And I have a British background, so I'd like to think I'm a bit of an aficionado on fish and chips. The fish and chips were good. I would, on a scale of 1 to 10, I would say about an 8.
I thought they were delicious.
Well, it was in a normal sit-down restaurant.
Mhm.
which when I was a kid living in Nottingham, I wasn't used to getting them, and the places we went to were walk-ups where you placed your order, they put a piece of fish in, covered it with chips in a cone-like substance. Back in the day, it used to be a newspaper. It's no longer a newspaper. I think it's some kind of paper that looks like a newspaper now, but isn't actually a newspaper. But it was good. You put malt vinegar and salt on anything, and you can make it taste like you want to make it taste. It was not by any stretch, not even mediocre. It was better than mediocre, but it wasn't great. I mean, I'm hoping that we are able to try. This was part of a chain, a small chain, family owned.
And it was recommended
Yeah.
by the bellman at
Yeah.
our hotel. We are staying at the Royal Horseguards Hotel, which you saw at the end of the clip there.
Mhm.
And that's where we are right now, where we're filming the video.
Right.
And next video, we're going to be sharing what we thought of the hotel. Was it a favorite or was it a flop? You're just going to have to wait and see. But more on the fish and chips. Anything else to say about?
Well, they were good enough that we went a second time.
We did.
We went out kind of late for us last night, like around 8 o'clock for
because
dinner.
we had high tea and we ate so much food.
Yeah,
at high tea.
They did serve a lot of food.
Afternoon tea.
And when we went out, we couldn't find anything that was open. We both had sessions, and so we had to be back here by 9 o'clock to hit the U.S. time properly. And so at 8 o'clock, we walked back into the fish and chip shop, and it was one of the few places that was still open that could deliver the food quickly. And it was about the same experience, I think.
The only session, by the way, that I'm working this entire trip, because I was committed to not working at all, but I made one exception for one special person, and that's it.
Of course, I'm working my full schedule.
No, you're not. Come on. You're not. So we hope you enjoyed the video today, and we'll be back again next week where we'll feature the Royal Horseguards Hotel. Well, that's a wrap for today's video.
Well, thanks for watching.
We'll see you next time.